Now, the official Suncoast weather with ABC7 meteorologist John Scalzi.
Currently, the air temperature coming in at 79 degrees. We have a dew point of 69 degrees, so the spread has increased since the morning hour between temperature and dew point, and consequently, we are enjoying slightly less humid air, less fog around the area. A little bit more sunshine around, too. I think we'll top it out today, probably around 81 so is a daytime high, something like that. We have a south-southwest wind coming in at about 8 right now, and that southwest wind will continue to provide us with the humidity that will help stoke the fires for more fog around tomorrow morning. We're looking at 78 degrees in Wauchula, Arcadia at 79, 78 in Myakka Parish. Bradenton comes in at 78, 77 Lakewood Ranch. We have Venice coming in at 75, 74 in Inglewood, 70 Longboat Key, and 82 degrees in Punta Gorda. Much cooler right along the immediate coastline because there's still some foggy conditions around there that's helped to limit the amount of sunshine that they get. Nothing in the way of any kind of radar echoes currently. It's not out of the question, though. We certainly have the potential for an isolated shower. That's the best we'll do today. Isolated shower. They'll come up at us from the south and lift north across the area. We have a frontal boundary located to the north, too. This is part of a low-pressure area that really brought wintry weather to the northeast today as it wrapped up around this low-pressure area. A lot of conditions improving now from about the Delmarva northward through the tri-state region and into Boston. There's still a potential for some wet weather, though, down through Atlanta, though things are kind of clearing up down there right now as well. Down East Maine still has the potential for another maybe 10-inch of snow accumulations, but most of the country right now enjoying quiet conditions. I wouldn't say nice conditions particularly. There's still some mighty cold air sinking down from the north across the northern tier of our state. And it's created a frontal boundary that is continuing to press southward. The front, however, is really not going to make it through our area. It kind of stalls out. We're left with a high-pressure ridge building in and sinking southward, directing our winds out of the generally southeast or south. High pressure will eventually take over as it sinks south out in Gulf waters and will develop more of a northwesterly flow probably later tonight. Still very mild conditions, still that onshore flow and up from the south flow promises us enough humidity to again, as that air cools over generally cooler waters, to support fog once again tomorrow along the coastline. And then inland, as the air cools, you start to see the fog forming as well. So fog formed by two different mechanisms, but giving us a widespread chance of seeing more fog around tomorrow morning. The thing is, we are going to enjoy humidity for the next several days as these fronts are not going to make it to us. Just an isolated shower around and then fog building overnight tomorrow morning as well. Temperatures are just frigid. I mean, you look at these cold temperatures and then by the end of the week up around Boston, Washington, they could see temperatures that are in the minus teens if you factor in wind chills. And up here in the northern tier, you could probably get minus 30 tomorrow morning. So very chilly air moving eastward. It'll push another front through here, but not a really, we don't get any of the really cold air, but we do get a front through here on probably Thursday, and that will be our next chance of any kind of real showery activity. Southeast wind coming in this afternoon at about 5 to 10, then northwest, as I mentioned, this evening and overnight, probably shifting even further to the east. We'll watch for little chance of rainfall tomorrow, Wednesday, but fog in the morning. And then Thursday, the front comes through. Give it about a 20% chance, that's it, of some showers. And some slightly cooler air moves in, but we rebound back close to 80 by the end of the weekend. Back to you, Don.